Hello, welcome to Renewed Financial Wellness, where your journey to financial growth starts here. My name is Coach M, and here at Renewed Financial Wellness, our mission is to help you break free from financial stress, reach your financial goals, and step into financial prosperity. To start, let's begin with the topic of having a $1,000 starter emergency fund. A $1,000 starter emergency fund is a foundational financial goal that can provide you with a crucial safety net. It's often the first step in a larger financial plan and is particularly beneficial for those who are just starting to save or who have consumer debt. So what exactly is a starter emergency fund? The term starter is key here. A fully funded emergency fund is typically considered to be 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses, which can be an intimidating amount to save. A starter emergency fund, on the other hand, is a more achievable goal, usually in the range of $1,000 to $2,000. Its purpose is to handle small, unexpected expenses that would otherwise throw your budget off track and potentially force you into debt. It's not, and I repeat, not used for covering major life events such as a job loss.
That is like so sad.
Here are a few reasons why a $1,000 starter emergency fund is so important. It prevents debt, provides peace of mind, builds good habits, and lays the foundation for a larger fund that can cover up to 6 months of emergencies. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's start off with the starter $1,000 fund. First, it prevents debt. Many Americans are unable to cover a surprise $1,000 expense from their savings, which often leads to using credit cards or taking out loans. A starter emergency fund helps you avoid high-interest debt when an unexpected bill like a car, repair, a medical copay, or a broken appliance arises. Second, it provides peace of mind. Knowing you have a financial buffer for life's inevitable surprises can significantly reduce stress and anxiety about money. It gives you the confidence to handle a minor crisis without it turning into a major financial setback. Third, it builds good habits. Saving your first $1,000 is a major accomplishment that can build momentum and confidence. It teaches you discipline and the importance of being intentional with your money, which are habits you can carry forward as you work toward larger financial goals. Once you do this, you will be ahead of most Americans.
This is amazing.
A final reason to have a $1,000 starter emergency fund is the fact that it lays the foundation for a larger fund. A starter fund is not the end goal, but the crucial first step. Once you have saved $1,000, you can then focus on paying down consumer debt and eventually building a fully funded emergency fund that will cover significant events such as unemployment, health issues, and/or other major income shocks.
He ain't lying.
So how do you build a starter emergency fund? Saving $1,000 might seem daunting, but it's often more achievable than you think. Here are 4 strategies to help you get started. First, set up a weekly saving goal. Second, create a budget. Third, find extra income. And the 4th strategy is to automate your savings. First, set a goal. Break down the $1,000 into smaller, more manageable weekly or monthly targets. Saving just $77 a week, for example, will get you to $1,000 in about 13 weeks. Then create a budget. Track your spending to identify areas where you can cut back, even small. Changes, like brewing coffee at home or reducing a streaming service, can add up quickly. Next, find extra income. Look for one-time windfalls, like a tax refund, or find ways to earn extra cash, such as selling unused items or taking on a side hustle. Finally, automate your savings. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to a separate savings account with each paycheck. This makes saving a habit and removes the temptation to spend the money before it can be saved. The key is to keep this money separate and only use it for true emergencies. It's not for a new gadget or a vacation. It's your personal financial firefighter, ready to put out small fires before they become infernos. At all costs, try to avoid using credit cards or personal loans to cover for an emergency. While seemingly convenient, these financing options are high-risk moves that can lead to significant financial problems. This is the reason why this coaching session primarily focuses on having a $1,000 starter emergency fund and why it is so important. I seem to be missing one more strategy. Oh yes. Continue to follow us here at Renewed Financial Wellness, where we will share tips, strategies, ideas, facts, and other useful tools that will guide you in building your finances. At Renewed Financial Wellness, your journey to financial growth begins here. My name is Coach M, and thank you for watching.